We'll speed up everything in the game these days, including press conferences. Yeah, I mean, another good game for us. Midweek games. When you give up 4 hits in a midweek game, I think that speaks to our pitching depth. So very pleased with that, and we'll move on and get ready for Vanderbilt.
Try to rephrase an Ethan Petrie question, but just what about the tweak to his swing where it doesn't even look like he hits it hard sometimes and is able to just drive it? What about his swing and his mechanics allow him to do something like that?
Well, he has elite bat speed, and he has an elite swing path now. He stays in the zone for a long time. His eyes work really well, and when you combine those things, you get a very accomplished hitter.
Mark, a little bit of the same kind of thing. I mean, we talk a lot about the home runs and some of the extra base hits, but he's hitting, like 449 right now? I mean, what is it about a guy like that size, that's able to hit for that kind of average?
Well, he's very strong. He's 230 pounds, and he's still very young. Believe it or not, he could still be in high school. There are guys older than him that are still playing high school baseball, which is amazing. But, again, when you combine that strength, that ability to see the ball very well, and that swing path, then again you get an elite hitter.
Dylan Brewer's obviously been hitting really well lately. He moved him up to the 2-hole, hit a homer tonight. What are you seeing from him lately, and do you anticipate that 2-hole maybe sticking going back into conference play this weekend?
Could be. Now we'll face probably 3 lefties this weekend, so we'll have to look at that a little bit to see if that's the right move for us. But he's swinging the bat as well as anybody over the last 2 weeks, and really happy with him. Again, he started the year as a starter. Then he came out of the lineup for a while, but he kept working and he kept a good attitude. He was a great teammate, and you tend to get rewarded when you do that. Now that he's been reinserted in the lineup and he's swinging it well, he's another really good story for this team.
What is your thought process on wanting to use a whole bunch of guys in the midweek versus extending a guy?
Well, it allows you to have them all ready for the weekend, and again, with Noah Hall being out, that's potentially 7 more innings on a weekend that you have to fill. And so having these guys keep their pitches, everybody that pitched tonight was under 30 pitches, which means they'll be able to pitch this weekend. So to have a Hall hands on deck situation, you've got to keep their pitch counts down. And not only does it make them available for the weekend, but it gets a lot of guys work. And I think it's a little tougher on the offense sometimes when they're seeing somebody different every time through the lineup. So it helps you in a lot of ways.
To clarify, you don't anticipate Noah being available this weekend at Vanderbilt?
No.
What's the latest with him and with Will as you kind of look ahead?
With Will Sanders.
McGillis.
Will McGillis.
Yeah.
Will is probably a couple weeks away, maybe 3 weeks away still. He's about halfway through the high-end estimate of how long it would take. And Noah Hall will not be available this weekend. He is dealing with some back issues, and it's a process.
What did you think of Cade when he came in tonight, and what is your general approach to pitchers when they give up a big home run that turns out to turn a ball game around? How do you approach them and kind of deal with their mental aspect after that?
Well, I was very intentional in the press conference the other day in letting everybody know how much confidence we have in Cade and that we would put him right back out there again quickly, and we did that. We put our money where our mouth was with him. He was outstanding tonight. He got through that inning in 13 pitches, 2 strikeouts, no walks. That's what Cade Austin is. We're not going to let a speed bump or something that happened, one time change our opinion about him. But we wanted to get him back on the horse just for his for his mental state, just so he could feel himself have success again quickly. And I'm really happy that happened.
Mark, I know it's sometimes just how it shakes out. Had a couple of bases loaded chances. You guys weren't able to kind of blow that thing open or at least extend it a little bit. What did you kind of see in those, I guess it was the 3rd and 4th inning maybe?
Well, we hit a lot of balls hard tonight that were literally right at the third baseman, right at the first baseman. Petrie hit another ball to the wall. I mean, we hit the ball well tonight. We had 8 hits. Could have easily been 12 or 13, but it was one of those nights where we had a lot of hard hit balls right at guys, and so sometimes that happens.
Back-to-back really strong outings from Wes Sweat. Just what have you seen from him coming back and the ability he's been able to kind of give you?
Yeah, he's a different guy now. Since he's rehabbed, since he's come back, I think he's as healthy as he's been in a while. The velocity now, it's elite velocity again for him, and he's always been a strike thrower. The slider is good. The slider, has command of it. It's 83, 84, and the fastball is 94, 95, touching 96. So he's going to be a piece for us. There's no question. Another 3 strikeouts in 1 inning tonight. He's got real stuff right now. don't feel obligated to stretch this thing any longer.
Just Jarrison Becker early. I mean, I know you kind of expected to split those guys 2 innings, but what did you kind of like from them, at least in those 2 innings of work?
I mean, I thought Becker was good. Jersenbeck was good. Proctor came in and had a really nice inning there. Sweat was good. Kate Austin was good. Hicks had a little tough luck behind him, but he threw really well. I thought all the guys threw well. Jersenbeck, 2 strikeouts, no walks, no runs. So I thought they threw well. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it.